What's up YouTube? How are y'all doing? It's Return of the Joey Dad back again with another video, and you could call this part 2, I suppose. The reason why I say that, and if you haven't gathered by what I am wearing today, it's time for another manga box overview, and today we're going with the Dragon Ball Z complete manga box set. Let's get into the video. Right guys, here we are. We're about to see what is in the Dragon Ball Z manga box set. So from the get-go, you know, we have Majin Buu, that's Super Buu, that's normal Majin Buu, and that's Super Buu with Gotenks absorbed, which is when Goten, Goku's son, and Kid Trunks at this time, because if you know Dragon Ball Z, you know there's a in the Android saga where Trunks from the future comes back to help to warn them about Goku's heart disease and gives them the cure, because without Goku in the future it goes down. But yeah, so that's Kid Trunks, Goten, fuse, become Gotenks. Yeah, Gotenks, you heard me. And then they seem to be doing alright, and then they get absorbed in this bait. But then that's enough about that. We'll dive into more of that when we get to the bit of the manga. As you can see here, we have Ultimate Gohan, which is in the Buu saga as well. Whereas he unlocks his potential without becoming Super Saiyan, so he's like really strong and without the point of turning Super Saiyan, which is something that's introduced in Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball, no mention of Super Saiyan, nothing like that. You see the Great Ape, which Goku turns into, but this is where the Super Saiyans come into it now, and not just the Super Saiyans. You can see there Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3, and Goku, Super Saiyan 3 with a halo, which obviously, you know, later on I'll explain. At the top, of course, Frieza had to be on this box set. Got Goku there. Frieza's the reason why Goku becomes that legendary Super Saiyan. Wow, I guess Frieza killing Krillin. Spoiler, but if you haven't, if you're watching this video and you haven't watched it, pause, watch the entire run, and then come back and you'll understand. We have on the side is another version of Gohan, that is Teen Gohan, before it becomes Ultimate Gohan as a Super Saiyan. And then on this side, this is even, let's say this is pre-teen Gohan here, when he becomes Super Saiyan 2, the first Saiyan to become a Super Saiyan 2 whilst fighting Cell, and that's with Goku doing the father-son Kamehameha wave to defeat Perfect Cell in the Android saga. And then on the back, like always, they have characters. We have Piccolo's made the return. There's future Trunks. I think he's in the Super Trunks state, which is like an ascended Saiyan, so they're not full Super Saiyan 2, they've only increased their power, but they've become bulkier, which makes them slower. So you become a Super Saiyan 2, you have to master both the speed and the strength. We have Super Vegeta, which also done the same thing. Android 16, which is a new addition. Great scene, that's how good, like, because of Android 16, Gohan unlocks his potential to become Super Saiyan 2. Is such an amazing scene, I've talked about for ages. Bulma, she's grew up a bit. There's Teen Gohan in the hyperbolic time chamber with his with Goku, obviously training to become a Super Saiyan, and that's where Goku first sees that he can ascend to Super Saiyan. Then we have Krillin. He dies. Cell, that's the one from the Android saga, the reason why Gohan becomes a Super Saiyan 2. There's Master Roshi, doesn't look like Jackie Chan, does he? And obviously Yamcha, who gets done like bait. But that's enough for the box. You've seen the box. Is there anything on the back, bottom? No, just pure Shenron. Now for the nasty noise of Velcro. Ooh, look at that. It's not just 1 to 16. This time it is 1 to 26. You know, 1 to 26 volumes. and I don't know if I can get it good there, but you can kind of see the back on this one. You've got even characters like launches on there, Yajirobe. Ow. Okay. Footlock that back down. You got the entire Ginyu force on there. That's all from the Frieza saga. You got Cell here, the androids. Yeah, there's like the turtle, well, Master Roshi's turtle. You've got Launch. Meow's made about, and there's Piccolo, Yajirobe. This, oh, I've just noticed as well. Without these falling, this is going to be a task. Just about, there we go, look, not even falling. You can see the Kid Trunks, Goten, there's Gohan, Piccolo, and you got Vegeta with a halo. There's a very cool thing in the Majin saga. I mean, don't want to spoil it, you'll have to watch it. Goku, there's Majin Buu and Satan, Hercules, who's the one who basically like lies about the whole fact that he beat Cell and lived off the, you know, Orange City, which is a place in Dragon Ball, was named Satan City because of Hercule beating Cell, which anyone who knows, or is a weeb or an anime head, knows that's a bunch of bollocks. But this is by far my favourite run in regards to arcs, because you have the Saiyan arc, which is where Goku finds out he's a Saiyan because his brother Raditz comes to Earth. Piccolo deals with Raditz and Goku, but it's not intentional to Goku. Goku grabs Raditz and he uses, Piccolo uses what is known as special beam cannon to put a hole through Raditz to do him off, and then he basically says you have a year until two other Saiyans stronger than me come to planet Earth, which turns out to be Vegeta and Nappa. Nappa gets dealt with, basically. Goku and Vegeta go at it. It's the first clash. Goku basically wins, but it's only because Yajirobe chopped off Vegeta's ape tail when he used a move to transform himself into an ape, which Goku didn't have the power to do anymore because he hasn't got any tail. So that's like the Saiyan saga, and it goes into that. And then it goes into the Frieza saga, which is, you find out Vegeta has a vendetta against Frieza because Frieza destroyed the planet Vegeta, which his father, it's going to sound weird now, King Vegeta, King Vegeta like owned. Goku finds out he's from a race of Saiyans, which are like space pirates essentially, and they go around taking the planets. But Frieza destroyed that planet because he used to use them to do their bidding. Then that's where like the Ginyu Force came in, and you find out in a movie, Goku's father Bardock, who was the one who opposed Frieza and had the vision that Goku would defeat Frieza. That's a crazy arc. Because that's the arc, the Frieza arc is where you see on planet Namek, Vegeta kind of turns good in that one, and Goku becomes a Super Saiyan, for God's sake, you know what I mean? Like that's huge. Like that was not, I can remember seeing that on the first, like on TV. I lost my mind as a kid, like, whoa, what is this? Like, where can they take it? And they've took it. They've definitely took it now. Like, you know, you see Dragon Ball Super and stuff like that. But yeah, that was the Frieza saga. And then you have the Android saga, which is where, like I was saying, like Gohan becomes like Super Saiyan 2. You have the androids who come, and the future Trunks comes into it to save Goku from his heart virus. And at the end of that, Goku, well, I said I had a halo on the front cover with the Super Saiyan 3 hair. Goku sacrifices himself because Gohan almost defeats it. Well, basically defeats Cell, but because Cell can regenerate, he kind of went back from perfect Cell to second form Cell after he'd absorbed the other androids, and went to blow up the Earth. And Goku, using his instant transmission, which he learned from the Yard Rats after defeating Frieza, he went to King Kai's planet, died, and the what's his name? Not the Ox King. That's Chi-Chi's mum. Dad. I can't remember what his name was now, but basically, like almost like a god figure. Like he checks who goes into hell, who stays it. He let Goku keep his body for his selfless act. and so he would train on King Kai's planet, which then leads up to obviously the Majin Buu saga, where like Gohan is now like an adolescent. He's going to high school, which is that's probably my favourite arc, the Majin arc, just simply because I love the whole idea of like Gohan, who's like a Saiyan who's saved the Earth countless times. Like there's a scene where he's playing baseball and he's got to hold back on his powers, and him holding back is like us trying our hardest times 100, you know. So it's like the ball hits him in the head, doesn't flinch, like he jumps like 40 foot in the air to catch a ball, and they're just all stunned. But yeah, then obviously goes into the World Tournament, and Goku gets a day back on Earth for it, and he thinks he's fighting Vegeta, but then all this stuff happens with Majin Buu and Babidi and Spolpovich, who is controlled by Babidi, like the Majin symbol, like, you know. I'm only flying through this because I can go for ages talking about all of this. I'll dissect it. I might do a video just talking about the timeline and stuff like that. It might be a while, but yeah, this one's great. We haven't even looked at the poster yet, you know. It's a while in and we haven't even looked. So we are. So look, so you get another Colossal Chi book. I think it has the same stuff. Literally has the same stuff, so nothing too new on this one, but we also have a poster. So I need to slip that out of the way. So the first side of it, like I was saying, there's Goku and Frieza on planet Namek, and then I might frame this other side because that looks crazy. It looks like it's signed as well. Is some of the Z Fighters. There's Future Trunks as a Super Saiyan up there, because I have missed that as well. The way he comes in is because he just gets back to Earth after defeating Frieza and learning the instant transmission and becoming a Super Saiyan, so they only think that Goku's the only one that can do it. And then Trunks turns up. No one knows that Trunks is Vegeta's and Bulma's kid yet, and he says like, "Oh, I'm glad there's someone else like me," and he turns Super Saiyan, and it's like, Frieza comes back as Mecha Frieza, but Trunks does him off in like 2 minutes. Then you have Vegeta, Super Saiyan, are all up there as well. That's a dope poster. But yeah, I can go on and talk about this, but what we'll do, because it's just an overview video, we're going to jump into seeing the overview of all these on the table. I might have to do a two-parter, you know, because, or I'll just grab them out and show them. It might be easier. But no, I'll try the aerial thing. So bear with. Okay, right. Didn't have that much room, just off the cusp. I almost managed to fit all of them on here, but you know, you can see the artwork's kind of the same as the Dragon Ball one, but this case is a white back now of like real prominent pictures. So we'll go through and just quickly scan through. But yeah, if you guys, I can't stress it enough, like this is to me anyway, this is like the god tier anime, which spurred on all the others. Like it inspired Naruto, One Piece. Like you can say, yeah, Naruto's sick and everything, but if you're an anime guy, you can't not put Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball in your list. Like it's almost rude not to, because this, like, look at all this artwork. Like this all just, so there's that one. This just spurred on so many different kinds. I mean, obviously got these last two kinds of anime that's just out of this world. But yeah, look, that's all the 1 to 26 of the entirety of the Dragon Ball Z run. So guys, that is the overview of the Dragon Ball Z manga box set. I kind of went into an overview of the story as well. I can go a lot deeper now. I might do a video. It kind of sprung in my mind. Might do one. But yeah, if you like this video, again, like I said in the last one, leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, would be amazing. And finally, like I said in the last video, also buy some manga. Again, if you love anime and you want some cool manga, you think, oh, I might start getting into manga, get it. This one was from Amazon. This was probably about a bit more than the one I got from Waterstone, the Dragon Ball one I got from Waterstones. This one was about 110, 120. 100% worth it, as you can tell by the artwork and just the stuff you get when I have a full run. I have all the anime in my brain. I've watched it from start to finish countless times. But now I get to read it and see how it is, like how the anime was adapted from the manga. Because I've noticed with the Dragon Ball, like, I watched Dragon Ball again recently, and like the anime, well, the anime is basically shot for shot the manga. So I'm praying that it's the same with this. So, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Leave a like, comment, and like always, this is Return of Joey Dead, signing off.